Christmas. I don't know what to feel about Christmas. It can't be a celebration without you. What's the point? It will come and it will go. No one can prepare you for this. It was too upsetting to think about how it would be the first Christmas, but you stayed with me and we got through it. I didn't like getting used to not seeing you every day, but you only left physically. You're in my mind's eye and in my heart, and it's where you belong. I've spent too much money on the kids and I don't care. I can see you laughing. The silly Christmas adverts have started. We're destroying the world and we've had a pandemic. All of it pales into insignificance as I think of what we've been through. You tried so hard to live. I'll try to. Breathe. In and out, in and out. Move. One foot in front of the other. Keep moving. I know you want me to. Hello. My name's Anne Kenny and I work as a bereavement listening lead at Florence Nightingale Hospice. And on behalf of all of us who either work at the hospice or for the hospice charity, we welcome you to the Tree of Light. It's a chance to pause the hustle and bustle of daily life and remember the people we supported, the patients we've cared for, and our own personal losses. I speak to a lot of bereaved people, and what they say is reflected in what I am saying. A common theme is that when someone dies, those people who are close are devastated, whilst the rest of the world seems to carry on relatively quickly. It's as if they did not exist. So the importance of this Tree of Light is to say to those who we are thinking of who have died, I'm holding you. You are burning bright. You are not forgotten. Some of the hospice staff would like to introduce themselves and share their memories.
I'm Honora. I'm the deputy sister here in Florence Nightingale Hospice. I've worked here now for just over 11 years and have spent many Christmases spending time with the patients and the relatives. Christmas is always one of those times that you do like to spend with your family, and in particular I do remember an occasion when we had family members bring in a Christmas dinner for their relative to be able to spend their Christmas day together, which made it so special for them and also for us as a unit and as a team to be able to help accommodate family needs and wishes. We do try to focus a lot on patient-centred care and what's important to the patient, particularly at this time of year, and obviously throughout their stay with us. The patient needs is always what's kind of important. And I think especially around about Christmas time, we have like Christmas music in the background. The patients are given individual gifts. They can pull crackers, and we try to make the atmosphere as magical as it can be.
Hello, my name is Heather and I work as a healthcare assistant in the day hospice. I've worked in the hospice itself for nearly 16 years. When I give myself time to think at this time of year, what comes to mind are the fabulous Christmas parties that we have in day hospice with our patients. They all have life-limiting illnesses. Our parties are full of laughter and fun. We are all about living and getting the most out of life.
My name is Verity and I'm the team leader of Florence Nightingale Hospice at Home. We support people in their homes who are in their last weeks of life. This is a difficult time, and our patients and their loved ones may express feelings of anger, fear and sorrow. What we remember is the love that is present. It comes in many guises: the protective pet that greets you at the door, the beautiful cards and pictures painted by grandchildren, exchanges of glances and tender touches, and the sharing of memories. It is reassuring to witness that in such times of sadness, love remains forever present, silently and invisibly holding our hand.
My name's Paul. I work at Florence Nightingale. I'm the ward clerk on the actual ward. I've worked here for 2 years. I tell everybody that I know that I work here, and this is, at my age, the best job I have ever had. I don't know quite what I expected when I came to the hospice, but I don't think I expected as much humour and joy and happiness as there is, because you wouldn't necessarily think there would be, but there is. And that's with patients, staff, families. If there's something that can be done for the patient, we will do it for the patient, just to make life more comfortable. And I think it's safe to say that we'll get along with each other here. Even in difficult times, everybody gets upset now and again, but everybody looks out for each other. And I'd have to say it again, it's probably the best place I've ever worked.
Each year, people dedicate a light in memory of a special person who has died. Let's now take the opportunity to light up our tree with these dedications.
I could only be grateful when I realised that I would rather have known you for a moment than never at all. I'd rather endure the inexplicable pain of outliving you than to have never seen your face or spoken your name. I'd rather be yours and you be mine, regardless of sorrow, the sleepless nights, and the years I'll walk this earth carrying you in my heart. Someday we'll be faced with the reality of loss. Life will go on, days will roll into night, and it will become clear that we never really stop missing someone special who's died. We learn to live around the hole left by their absence. When someone we can't imagine living without dies, our hearts can break open wide, and we can feel as if we'll never really get over the loss. But we'll never forget them. They will live on in the warmth of our hearts, in the hole that will never completely heal up. We will continue to grow and experience life. It can feel like breaking a bone, an ankle that never really heals perfectly. It still hurts to dance, but we dance anyway, only this time with a slight limp. The limp adds to the depth of our performance. The people we lose remain part of us. We remember them and cherish the good moments we've spent with them. We talk about them because we're proud. We talk about them because they deserve to be remembered. We talk about them because even though they're not physically with us, they are never far from our mind. We talk about them because they're part of us, a part that we could never ignore or disown. We talk about them because we love them still, and always will, forever. Nothing will ever change that.
My name is Hilary and I'm the chaplain at Florence Nightingale Hospice. In this season of the year, it seems we see bright festive lights in so many places, in shops and streets, inside homes, on television and on social media and in Christmas carol services. Lights have been a symbol for this season and are used symbolically by different faiths. But one common theme is that light represents something positive in the darkness. And in the darkness of grief and missingness, as we miss those who have died, we can take time to remember the light that loved ones brought to our lives. And each Christmas time I sit beside a tree of light inside our hospice, and as the warm lights glow, I read the names of each person connected to us who's died this last year and whom our team has had the privilege to know and care for. And I just want you to know that their names are not only in a remembrance book, but in our memories. For those we've cared for, your loved ones have brought light to us through their smiles, conversations, and simply being who they are. And we also remember relatives and friends we've known. So in a while, I'll invite you to join me in lighting a candle safely wherever you are. And it's opportunity just to pause and reflect. But before we do, I'll share a reading of a poem by Howard Thurman called I Will Light Candles This Christmas. I will light candles this Christmas. Candles of joy, despite all the sadness. Candles of hope where despair keeps watch. Candles of courage for fears ever present. Candles of peace for tempest-tossed days. Candles of grace to ease heavy burdens. And candles of love to inspire all my living. Candles that will burn all the year long. And as we light a candle this Christmas specifically for a loved one, may the gift of their life instill in you courage and strength. And as we light a candle now, or simply reflect on what the light of a life meant and continues to mean to us, we remember.
We are all unique and every person's grief is different, but the people we are remembering have often helped us to become the people we are. The connections and special relationships are often embedded within us and will never die. Through this limited time we have with each other, we fill our lives with meaning and value, building relationships with those we love and care for. Our memories mean we can recall those moments that are significant and will always burn bright.